But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you, peace about your friends, and let us have some good time together. As usual, we do education here for the fool, for the smart, for all kind of people. You know, the Muslims, they have a lot of speeches, videos, articles, millions and millions and millions, and all of them, they speak about Muhammad as the best of mankind. But the second they meet someone like me, they don't dare to call to prove it. And today we are going to prove it to you. My Skype is open. If there is any Muhammadan, he think really for a second that he can prove to us that Muhammad is a good man, feel free. You see, I'm not going even to ask you a question. I will listen to you. You prove it to me. And I will respond to you based on what you say. I never saw one Muhammadan saying one truthful thing about Muhammad. Aka Qatham, his real name is Qatham. And if a Muslim want to respond to me, he talk to himself. He make a video saying respond to Christian Prince lies. But they don't dare to call me. They don't dare to debate me. They don't dare to get me busted. I mean, would it take you? Give me your Skype, I will call you. Don't call me, you know, you are higher than me. I will call you. I'm down to earth person, no problem. And I don't care really how big you are, how small, how long your beard, how small your beard. For me, all of you, there's one of two, either deceived or a professional liar making money and business, making living from promoting Muhammad. Not because you believe in him. In fact, all the Muslims I met in my life, I never saw one of them he really believe in Muhammad. So if there is any Muhammadan for the coming, I don't know, hour, 2 hours, we don't know. Sometimes I stay here for 6 hours. And yet they don't dare to call me. And if somebody dare to call me, he end leaving Islam usually. So let us see if there's any Muhammadan. And you know, my Skype is in the info of this video. You can, you know, click at my Skype, at my video info, and you will find right away in the top, you will see it right away. You will see the address of my Skype and you can call me. Until we find a Muslim to call us, and I doubt that any Muslim will dare really to call to prove to us that Muhammad was a good man, because they knew I have all the laundry of Muhammad and we have all his underwears. So all the lies will usually they give it work only with people who they are ignorant in the topic. And today we'll show you an exception, no exception, I mean, no normal person who always promote lies about Muhammad. And even people, they invite those liars, like, you know, this guy, Jordan Peterson. You know, Jordan Peterson, supposedly he is a person who study physiology, whatever, you know, and supposedly he's a professional person and people think of him highly, but I find him very, very low in the IQ. I find him like a ghost town, empty inside, and he is not really knowledgeable. But he might be convincing for someone is an idiot. Like yesterday, we were making a video about trucker Carlson, and I saw many of you saying, I will take what Carlson say against the media, as if he is not a media. Look like this guy himself is not the media. This guy, he made a fortune from working from big lying station. It's called Fox News, which is the other side of CNN. So until now, we have people, they are so stupid and so naive. They think that those people, they don't present lies. There is somebody there who is in the media, he don't lie for them. He is in the media, he don't lie, but he make millions and millions every day because he don't lie. I never heard of somebody, he is a truthful and he don't, you know, I mean, truthful, you get poor, they censor you, they shut you down, they will strip you from money, they will strip you from the privilege. You're nobody. This guy was working with Fox News for the last 15, 16 years, I don't know how many years, and he made fortune, but suddenly Fox News for him is bad. But all those years, Fox News was saying all kind of lies. As an example, in the time of Obama, they were asking Obama why he don't attack Syria. This is Fox News. You know, Fox News and CNN both are owned by businessmen who they are Jewish, and they are just controlling the both side of the business. One, supposedly he is the one, he present the conservative, but for him it's just money and money only. The other one, he is supporting the non-conservative, and for him it's just money and money only. And the naive ones, they think that CNN is run by the devil and Fox News run by angels. But all of them, they want your money. And there is many who they are famous, but I don't understand really why they are famous. I mean, what they provide you, how they fix you, how they can help you. I even received an email from somebody, he is supposedly Christian. He said that Andrew Tate, he helped him. Can you believe it? A Christian kid saying that Andrew Tate, he helped him. How he helped you? I want to know how he helped you. He taught you how to lure women and open a pimp business? I mean, you see, so we are in a time that people who they are rich and celebrity, they are rich because they lie, and even they are proud about it. I mean, the guy, he is saying he lied to 6 women in the same time, each one of them she think she's his girlfriend. And then you will see an idiot, he claimed to be Christian, saying to me that Andrew Tate, he helped him. This is how trashy the society is. We are in a time where a pimp is a professor. He don't have high school. Even his mother, she don't talk to him. She wash her hand from him, for he's a pimp. Or his family. His mom, she live in an apartment. Very tiny, small apartment. Because she refused to take any penny from him. Him and her and his other brother. For both are doing the same business, pimps. So we are in a time where people, they are worshipping idols, not the truth. If somebody is famous, he is famous. We have to listen. We have to watch the famous. And then the one who they are not famous, and they have, let us say, they are trying their best to say the truth. Nobody listen to them. Nobody. How many people they will watch my videos, and how many people they will watch a Patterson video? I think you know the answer. I do not need to tell you. Why YouTube ban my videos, take it down? I cannot even keep a video on my channel. Why don't take the videos of Patterson? Because he say nothing. He literally say nothing. The second you say the truth, you will have an army against you, including an army from those who call you Christians. You know, when I start talking about the garbage of Muhammad, you will not believe it how many Christians they say to me, this is not right. This is not how Christian people talk. This is not why Christians, we should not offend other people, believe. That is not absolutely false. But this is everything they said to me is 100% against the teaching of Jesus. So the Christians are the first one who try to paint me as a person who is bad, ugly, disgusting. This is not how Christians talk. Okay, how Christians talk? Shall I call them the devil is your father, as Jesus said? Serpent, snakes, hypocrite, liars? I mean, they think, you know, they think a Christianity is Christ is a person who was hippie, supposedly for them. He used to go on the street and he give hugs to everybody, and he never offended anyone. Well, Jesus, the Messiah himself, he was crucified because he was offending everybody. And he offended the celebrity. Number one, he offended the celebrity, who they are in the charge of the community and in the law. And the celebrity, which is the priest and the high monks and the high authority men in the society, they took the Messiah to the cross because he stand against the celebrity. But most of people today, they support celebrity, they worship them, and they are their slaves. Today we are going to play a part of this video with Jordan Peterson. As usual, he make his poo-poo, inviting people, promoting Islam. This guy, he is paid for this. You know, you might say, no way. I say he is paid for this because he make a lot of money from what he is doing. Did you ask yourself, okay, if I am a person don't believe in Islam, and then I invite a person, he throw 1 million lie when he was talking to me, and I did not refute him in one lie. So what was the purpose of this conversation? Especially the name of the video is what we can learn from Islam. What we can learn from Islam. Peterson suggests to us that we can learn from Islam. This is the title. And instead of saying to you, we should not learn from Islam, he's saying to you what we can learn from Islam. And if you listen to the whole conversation, did Peterson say any good point of anything? He's a passive little puppy, agreeing with whatever the guy he said, and the guy throw all kind of lies. And this guy now, he is going to tell you about what Islam really present, and lying about what Muhammad teach and who is Muhammad. Listen carefully. This is in the minute 47 of the video.
My father read Ghazali and ended up becoming Muslim.
Al-Ghazali, he read Al-Ghazali, he did not read the Quran. Al-Ghazali, who asked people to be beheaded, he asked philosophers to be beheaded, he asked artists to be beheaded, he asked those who they are like not, you know, practicing Islam to be beheaded. He wrote, he did read Al-Ghazali, he ended being a Muslim. Yeah. Okay, tell us more.
So what was it about, specifically about the Islamic treatment of death in the afterlife compared to, say, the Christian or Jewish treatment that...
Walid, he says, Peterson, he said, Islam has a truth, a lot to offer. I never heard him saying that. Can you tell me where we can find this, Walid, so we can laugh with you? Either you are making up a lie or this is the truth. However, as you see, we are exposing all liars here, including yours, if you are not lying. Show us where he lied this so we can get him busted. I don't mind, actually he is promoting Islam, there's no question about it. You know, it's in front of you. So now this guy is going to tell us about Islam. What Islam is about. Listen carefully.
Well, the Quran is, the scent of death is on every page of the Quran. So it's definitely a very, very, it's a death reminder, and not in a negative way. There's this tension release that happens in the Quran. I was once in a hotel and in London, and there was a guy across from me reading the Quran, an English translation, and drinking a Heineken beer, which was very interesting. And so I was dressed in Western.
You know, it was very interesting, but he forgot that his God and his prophet used to be drunk all the week. Even he used to teach people how to make wine. He forgot that his people, they used to pray with Muhammad side by side, and they are totally drunk. And you ask them why Muhammad did not forbid drinking at that time, and tell the people, they make fun of him. They say Muhammad, he was doing things in steps. Did Moses do things in steps? Muhammad, he even approved fornication. He allowed renting women for sex. So in one hand, they claim that they are against drinking, but they're have a river for every Muslim, a river of wine. There's at least 80,000 little boys who they are white, naked, going around serving them wine. And now this guy is saying to us, it's very interesting to see somebody reading Quran, yet he's drinking Heineken, as if in Islam or the Muslim don't drink, when in fact they worship drinking. One of the major things to believe in Islam is wine. Muhammad, he knew how he can tempt people. He promised them wine because they like wine. He promised them a lot of women because they are pervert. He promised them naked boys who they are white like pearls because they are pervert. Otherwise, why those things are in heaven? If wine is bad, why it's in heaven? Let us continue.
To close, and I just asked him, how are you finding that book? He said, this book is very interesting. And I said, in what way? And he said, you know, it's just tension release. I said, wow, you got that on the first reading. That's very impressive, because it's, you know, it'll tell you about all the wages of sin, but then it'll tell you about the blessings of obedience and turning to God. And
okay, the blessing of obedience, turning to God. But how we can turn to God? By promoting hatred, violence, rape, killing, child molestation, pedophilia, and this is how we can get close to God. The prophet who wanted to get close to God, he married 5 years, going in her 6-year-old girl. Her mother, she did feed her cucumber and date in order to make her fat, so she can deliver her to the butcher Muhammad. How we can get closer to God? Any Muslim can call me and tell me. So here they put for you big words about getting closer to God. Tension and release. Tension and release. Isn't it your God? He said that those who don't believe in him, Allah will put a chain in their anus. I mean, have you ever heard of a God? He is doing sexual torture. Every ring of this chain will go inside the anus of the one who don't accept Muhammad, and the iron in every ring of the chain is equal to all the iron in the world. So in one hand, we promise them wine, sex, women, their legs is open all the day, 24 hours. The orgasm is 70 years. Every one Muslim, when he go to heaven, his orgasm will last for 70 years. This is the orgasm alone, not the sex. Tension and release. Tension and release. How you find the Quran interesting? And Patterson is listening like a puppy. He didn't say to him, well, what are you talking about, man? I don't find Islam interesting at all. It is evil, it is ugly, it is disgusting. This is a conversation between two liars.
Repenting and answering the call of the prophets, that perennial call.
What is the call of the prophet? Who is a Muslim would like to call me and tell me what is the call of the prophet? Any Muhammadan? What is the call of the prophet? Any Muslim can help us? Why you don't call me, my friend? You call me. I mean, instead of saying things to me in text mean nothing. What do you think, guys? Don't you think Walid is a brave man? He can call me. Why you don't call and I will speak to you nicely. And look, you are 1992. You are not a kid. You are already grown man. And maybe you have 10 kids already. So Walid 1992, can you be the man and call me and tell me really what are you talking about? Your only evidence is obscure hadith that no one takes as fact. And here you see actually how Islam and why Islam is stupid. If the hadith is nobody take as a fact, why you Muslim wrote it and put it in the books of fact about the Prophet? And why even you call it hadith? Do you know what hadith mean? Hadith, what Muhammad said. So guys, the Muslim saying to me, we Muslim, we collect what Muhammad said, we write it in a book, we translate it, we put it in the internet, we record it, we teach it in school, but the second Christian prince read it for us. Oh, hold on, we don't take it as a fact. So what you are saying to me, that not one single Muslim is a trustworthy for anything they say about their prophet. And this is exactly what we are trying to show people here, that Muslims are officially liars. Because why you want to write something no one take as a fact about your prophet, but you are the one who wrote it, you are the one who printed, you are the one who published it, and you are the one who call it hadith. You see, if a Christian prince says something, the Muslim, they will not say this is a hadith. Correct? So why you call it hadith of the prophet when you don't take it as a fact? Same time, what about you call me and give me an example so we can lie? We can practice lying here. Because as long as you are saying those hadith is a lie, well, by reading them, we are reading the lie. And who is the one who wrote the lie? Walid. Who is the Muslim when I call me and tell me what is the call of the Prophet? This guy, he just said the call of the Prophet. Let us see together the call of the Prophet. The call of the Prophet is to spread terrorism, and to kill and to enslave anyone who don't believe in Islam. Read it. The call of the Prophet, all those hadith, and then they will say to you, it is not a fact. I've been commanded to kill all mankind. Mimi Hijab, he says, the Prophet says, kill all mankind, yes, but not the Muslims. Supposedly he fixed it. This guy is telling us about the Prophet call. What is the Prophet call? The Prophet call is, I have been commanded by Allah to kill the people and to testify there is no God but Allah, and there is no prophet except him. The Muslims are mushrikeen, they are pagan. They have to associate Muhammad. The whole purpose is him. He used the name of God to give himself a title. This is the call of Muhammad. Kill anyone, practice terrorism, and if you don't do so, your money, your property, your women, your children, your blood is lawful for me. Do you see it? It's in front of you. But in the video with Patterson, Muhammad is a nice, kind person. He is a philosopher. There's tension and release. The guy, he'd read the Quran, he found it interesting. Maybe he found it interesting because he was a drunk. He was drinking Heineken, as you said. Who is a Muhammadan there to call me? So do you see how they lie to you? Imagine if I say, all of you here, if you don't agree with me, Christian Prince, I will kill you all, I will rape your women, I will take your money, your blood is lawful, your land is lawful, your house is lawful. And that's supposedly the call of God. And now a person like Walid, he will say to me, you are showing hadith, nobody take it as a fact, but those are authentic. All the ones I'm showing you right now, they are authentic in their books. So in one hand they say it's authentic, but the second we point our finger at it, they say it's not, we don't accept it. It's al-Bukhari, we don't accept it. It's a Sahih Muslim, we don't accept it. It says even there it's authentic. So what? We Muslim, we lie, we say it's authentic, but it's not authentic. So in their books, in their school, in the university, in the mosque, they say this is authentic hadith. The second we read it for them, they say it's not authentic. When ISIS were slaughtering people, they were quoting what Muhammad said, which is the authentic. It's not enough even to convert to Islam to be safe from the hand and the penis of Muhammad. You have, if the Prophet, his eyes fall into your women, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can F her. Who is a Muhammad that want to call me and tell me I'm lying? Who is a Muhammadan? He want to call me and he want to tell me, Christian Prince, I got you busted. My friend, wait, we are not talking about Jesus now. Can you confirm Surah Maryam 33? Don't you see we have a topic? Lisa Mack, wait. Hold your horses. If you go to school and the teacher is talking about chemistry, you talk about history, just wait. Let us finish what we are talking about. I did not reveal Zakir Naik for you. Zakir Naik is here. Zakir, you want to talk to them? Christian Prince. I told you I cannot talk now. So Zakir Naik, just talk to them. You have a fan here. People are waiting. Christian Prince. First of all, I'm doing nikah. You're doing what? Shame on you, Zakir Naik. Not here, man. Zip it, zip it. Christian Prince. First of all, you're a liar. You told the people the word nikah mean the effort. And this is absolutely a big fat lie. So what the word nikah mean? The word nikah mean getting married. The word nikah mean getting married. So what is the getting married in Arabic? The word zawaj. Okay, so zawaj, getting married. So what nikah is? Getting married. Okay, Zakurani Yuka. I mean, they lie about everything. You cannot find one statement of any of those who claim to be sheikhs is truthful. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Who is a Muhammadan would like to call me and tell me, do you agree with this guy, what he is saying? The call of the Prophet? What is the call of the Prophet? Isn't it your Prophet, he says a man should not be questioned for why he lied to his wife? Or why he did beat his wife? This is the call of the Prophet? Oh, isn't it your Prophet even, he said don't insult the rooster, but he says insult the Christians and kill them? Why the rooster we cannot insult him, brother? A rooster for Muhammad is more important than a Christian human being, or Buddhist or Hindus. We kill those, but we cannot insult the rooster. Why? Because Allah, he created the rooster to wake you up for prayer. Muhammad, suddenly he is a Buddhist. Muhammad, he said even don't insult the barghouth, which is the lice. You know the lice who suck your blood? Why? Because barghouth or lice, they wake you up to pray. Let us find you the hadith. So we kill the Christian, we kill the Jews, we kill the Hindus, we kill the atheists, but we have to respect the Barghuth. And all of us, we knew that this insect is very harmful and can spread diseases. This is the call of the Prophet. Kill the Christian, kill the Jews, rape them, rape their women, take their money, but respect Mr. Lice. Anas ibn Malik reported that a man cursed the fleas in the presence of the Prophet. May Allah bless him and grant him peace. And the Prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, says, don't curse them. A flea woke up one prophet for a prayer. How spiritual. It turned to be the fleas, they are Muslims too. Am I making things up? Or it's in the front of you? I will send this to my friend. Okay, let him call. I don't know, you are sending me what? If you have a Muslim, let me call this guy. Let's see what he wants. Maybe you have a Muslim. If you are a Muslim, you'd like to join us, please feel free. You can bring your lice with you. Your lice are welcome, and we will not curse them. And how in the world you can curse a lice? Have you ever heard of a cursed lice? How you Muslims, what cursing lies mean? Have you ever heard of a cursed cockroach? And now Muhammad is sensitive to protect lice? Can we kill lice? Should we kiss them? Should we grow them at home? So now lice is a Muslims, and they are the one who wake Prophet of Allah to pray. Who is a Muslim can call me and tell me how you can curse a lice? And what will happen exactly if we curse the lice? She will lose the mercy of Allah, she will not go to heaven? Allah will not give the lies virgins? What cursing? Why? What do you mean don't curse the lies? This man, he cursed. Yeah, you see, we heard the news today about a Syrian refugee. May Allah bless him, brother. He go and attack 22-month-old baby infant. And 3 years. All of them, they are kids. And then 2 more adult. The call of the Prophet, kill them wherever you find them. And I don't blame those terrorists to do what they are doing. I blame the stupid European who opened their doors for them. You deserve it. You deserve it. Don't cry. You brought them to your field. You opened the door for them. You pay them money. You give them shelter. You give them food. You give them free school. You deserve it. Stupid nations, they will be punished. Islam is a curse on stupid nations. Islam itself is a curse on stupid nations. So nations who they are stupid, the curse like Islam will come to you. And you deserve it. Who is a Muslim can tell me what is the effect if somebody curse a fleas? Just to show you that, you know, this Muhammad is a stupid. He's mentally ill. Okay, a guy, he cursed the lice. He cursed the fleas. What will happen now to the fleas if we curse the fleas? Anyone can tell me? Any Muhammadan can tell me. If the Muslim cursed the fleas, what will happen to the fleas? I want to know. Are you saying to me that fleas in Islam, they go to heaven and they are Muslims? If not, then you need to tell me, if I curse the fleas, what is exactly will happen to the fleas? Allah will stop supporting them with feeding them with the blood of a human? Any Muhammadan can call me and tell me what your prophet is talking about? Don't curse the rooster and don't curse the lice, but kill the Christians and kill the Jews and kill the Hindus and kill the Buddhists and kill the black dogs and kill every black animal because he is a phobic for black and he hates the black community. But don't curse the fleas. It's just a way to express frustration. What does that mean? Anyone understand what does that mean? It's not, you know, people, they say weird stuff. It is just a way to express frustration. What does that mean? Are you changing now hydrogen with oil? If we curse the fleas, what will happen to the fleas? Who can tell me what is the impact of a Muslim cursing a fleas? What will happen to this fleas? Is she going to hell? And why Muhammad opposing cursing the fleas? Because there's something will happen. If you curse the fleas, something will happen. So what exactly Muhammad is talking about? Any Muhammadan can tell me? As usual, they have no answer. Have you ever even saw a Muslim have an answer for anything? They don't. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? And I don't know if you will allow me to curse the fleas when you are talking to me. If you don't mind. Hey, fleas, you are cursed. Only in Islam, you will notice that the fleas have a place. The first second you read this, you think Muhammad, maybe he was like a Buddha. He's against like killing creatures or something. This guy is a murderer. When you feel frustration of a fleas because it's making you uncomfortable. Okay, Nini, but this is not the topic. The topic is why Muhammad saying don't curse the fleas. Because what my curse will do to the fleas. Muhammad is saying and making a clear statement that the fleas are good. Don't you understand what the point? We are not asking why the guy is cursing the fleas. We are asking why we should not curse the fleas and what cursing the fleas will do. Nobody want to think with me. He is thinking about the frustration. What frustration? We know what fleas are. The guy get upset. The fleas are eating his skin, his flesh, his blood. We know. But why Muhammad is not supporting cursing the fleas? You know what fleas can do even to children's? Do you know what disease they can spread? Who is the prophet he want to support? Fleas. Yet he want to kill humans. And he want to rape children's. So please, if you are a Muslim, don't ever dare to insult Mrs. Fleas. They are protected by Allah. For Allah, He sent them down to wake you up to pray. Those are Muslim fleas. And in fact, here you see the stupidity of Muhammad, because is this fleas is going to bite you, sting you, suck your blood only when it's time to pray, or all day long? It looked like this fleas she bites you only when you want to pray, only if you don't wake up. She is a good fleas. Like you are Abdul and you are sleeping, and now you did not wake up to pray. The fleas sent by Allah, she start digging in your skin. Wake up, you idiot son of what? Let me suck your blood. He did not wake up. He go to his penis. Yeah, you take the penis, I take the neck. Okay, you go there. So now the fleas, they are working hard to make the Abdul wake up. He is asleep. But the fleas, brother, are coming. It's time for prayer. And Muhammad, he is the one who will tell us what will happen to you if you curse the fleas. So I want to know what will happen to me if I curse the fleas, and what will happen to the fleas if I curse them. And this is why our friend Walid, who is not a friend, because, you know, Muslim cannot take you as a friend, chapter 5, verse number 51 says, take not Christians and Jews as a friends or protectors, and the one who take them, he is one of them. He said, your only evidence is an obscure hadith that no one takes as a fact. So are you saying to me that Muhammad is a mentally ill? And none of you take what he say as a fact? What kind of a flea, my friend? This is a religious flea. This is a Muslim flea. Are you deaf for what? Don't you see it wake people to pray? Not only it wake people to pray, Muslim prophet, they are full of fleas. Muhammad himself was full of fleas. Who is a Muhammad? I want to say I'm lying, that Muhammad was not full of fleas. Anyone? The Muslim full of fleas, Muhammad full of fleas, all the Muslim prophet according to Muhammad full of fleas. And Muhammad, he claimed actually that Allah, he sent the fleas to the prophets of Allah in purpose. And what is the purpose? To wake them up to pray. Why would you curse the fleas? Hello? Are you stupid, Nini? Nini is asking a serious question. Why would you curse the fleas? This is the difficulty of speaking to low IQ people. The flea, she is sucking his blood. The guy is upset. But the question is, why Muhammad consider cursing the fleas something harmful? But you don't consider the fleas the harmful one. Shouldn't he say to them, kill it, kill it? Instead, he is defending the fleas. So you're asking me why he cursed the fleas. Well, here we go. Go and get 100 fleas, put them in your pant, and let me know what you will say to them. You give them hugs? He did not say that fleas woke up for fleas. You are representing what? Guys, anybody can explain to me what this guy is saying? he did not say that the fleas woke up for fleas. Do you see how painful it is to speak to people in public? Especially who they have no brain. Look at this. This guy supposedly now is having a conversation with me. And this is his answer. He did not say that the fleas woke up for fleas. What does that mean? He is saying it is not a curse. It is because that absurd. No, he said, don't curse the fleas, and he tell you why. They wake you up to the prayer. He's not saying the opposite. He said, don't insult the fleas and don't curse them. Why? Because they wake up prophet to pray. So now, he did not say your curse is stupid. What you would do? I mean, you think God will punish a flea? No, obviously Muhammad saying it clearly that if you curse the fleas, you'd cause harm to the fleas. God, because curse is connected with God. It's not just a word. I cannot curse you. You cannot curse me, but you can ask God to curse you. Curse is not from a man. So the Muslim, when he curses a fleas, he say, may Allah do this to you. Do you even understand what curse mean? Muhammad, he did not say this is silly, this is stupid. He says don't curse it because it wake up a prophet to pray. So what Muhammad is presenting, that cursing the fleas is something ugly and harmful for the fleas. They will not go to heaven no more if you do that, if Allah listen to your prayer. Secondly, why you want to curse them when they are decent, beautiful insects sent by Allah to wake you up to pray? And now he will say to me, it doesn't say that, CP. Mental illness. He didn't say that they wake up people to pray. He said they could wake up one of God. No. Again, you are a fraud. Remember carefully that if a prophet of God is not waking up, that is not right in Islam. He's a prophet of God. How he don't wake up for prayer? And if the prayer of prophet of God, he could not wake up, and the fleas wake him up, that means all Muslims, the fleas will serve them in the same purpose. Because this is the best man of the Muslim. He did not wake up to pray. If the best man of the Muslims, he is not waking up, and Allah using fleas to wake you up. To wake up who? A prophet of God. What about the rest? Are you saying to me that Allah will send the fleas only to prophet? I will go with you. That means you are a donkey. You are assuming that only prophet, they will have fleas, because the purpose of having them, they wake you up to pray. But if we type in the hadith the word Barghuth, we will find that all the Muslims were infected with the fleas. Let us see. A Muslim doing his best to trying to duct tape Muhammad. I am sure some fleas they used to wake up Muslim too. Thank you. You are sure now, huh? That's a good one. Yeah. My friend, I mean, who is the stupid here? What Muhammad saying that this ugly creature is sucking your blood to do good to you. The wisdom of a prophet Muhammad. what is the purpose? What is the reason? It wake you up to pray. I will show you different hadith, and this one will be more horrible. Let me see if I can find it in English. Oh, we cannot find it in English. Let us find it in Arabic. Muhammad, he said actually, this is the best creature in this hadith. This is what? This is the best creature. It's a blessing from Allah. And it wake up every Muslim, not only the Prophet. And this is something the Muslim Sunni and the Muslim Shia believe in it. Let us show you some reference. Let us open this one. And we will use Google Translation. And this is Sunni book, not Shia, but we have the same thing in the Shia books. So if you are a Shia, try to make fun of the Sunni, be careful. Both of you have the same garbage. This is a book, it's called غذاء الألباب في شرح منظومة الآداب. Volume number 2, page number 49. And he is mentioning two hadith, the one we showed you already in English, and the other one where Muhammad, he said that this baraghith, those are the fleas, they wake you all up to pray. فَإِنَّهَا أَيْقَظَتْكُمْ. Do you see it? She wake you up, not a person. You see, in Arabic we have different from English. Like in English you say wake you up for one person, it can be for all. Here in Arabic it's so clear, for many, all those Muslims. Let us see the translation. This is the first one. We showed you already in English, and now this is the second one. This is in the book of At-Tabarani, from the authority of Ali, from, he says, we went to houses, and fleas harmed us. Fleas harmed us. And we cursed them, not caused them, cursed them. So Allah Messenger, may Allah pray on him and salute him. Imagine Allah, he pray on his prophet. He said, don't abuse them, don't curse them. Translation is not right. Don't curse them, for they are the best and they are blessed. Where is Mr. Mini? Why? Because they awaken you all. They are a group of people. You see, it says we. How many they are? Many. They went to a house, and Muhammad said to them, don't curse the fleas, for they wake you up and they are the best of the creatures and they are blessed by Allah. Yes, true, Muslims wake up like that. What's wrong with this? This guy, he was arguing with me that he did not say this about the fleas. Now he said this is true. And now he says, yes, this is true. The fleas, they wake us up. But you just confirmed to me that you Muslims are dirty. Because why you will have tons of flies in your body unless you are not washing yourself? A Muslim, he do ablution 5 times a day. So why he is full of flies? And I can show you tons of hadith of your prophet full of lies. But Muhammad have lies is very understood. We can understand the situation. Why? Because Muhammad, he takes shower with dead dogs and women blood from period. Is that correct? This is the reference. I will post it for you. You can save it. So according to Muhammad, the Christians are cursed The Jews are cursed. The Hindus are cursed. But lice, fleas are blessed by Allah. Do we have any Muhammad that would like to join us? The religion of the prophet of lies? The prophet would defend lies. He want to kill Christians and Jews and Hindus and Buddhists and atheists. But he want to bless the lies? If we go right now and see what is the favorite hobby of Prophet Muhammad, he used to sit in the lap of a woman. She is not his family, which Muslims, they say they are conservative. Have you ever heard of a man? He go to a woman, she is married to a different man. She is not his mom. She is not his auntie. She is not his sister. I mean, even if she's my sister, I will not put my head in her lap. She feed him. He lay down in her lap, and she start looking for fleas. Let us see. Where is the hadith? Let us see if we can find it. All right. Yeah, the woman, her name is Haram, you know, Haram. Yeah, read this hadith with me. The Prophet, he go to a woman, she is not his family, she is a stranger woman, she is a Muslim, yes, but this is not an excuse. And she feed him, he lay down, and she start looking for fleas in his head. Read with me. See, the translation here is not telling you really the good words of it. Tufilli ra'sahu. She take fleas from his head. Fleas in the head of the Prophet? Yes, Prophet. Oh, this is better translation. Look at the liars. In the previous one, it's the same story. They did not mention the word lies. He visited her. She gave him food. He sat clearing his head of what? Of lies. As long the lies are blessed and they are the one who wake you up for prayer, why in the world you want to clean your head from the lies which Allah sent them to wake you up? Guys, are you following with me? As long they are blessed and they are sent by Allah to wake you up, okay. So why in the word Muhammad is trying to get rid of them? Any Muslim will tell us the reason. This is your best man, Muhammad himself, full of lies. Patterson and Hamza Yusuf, they were talking about the blessed prophet. And the blessed prophet, he told us that lies are blessed by Allah. And why they are blessed by Allah? Because they wake you up to pray. And now the prophet himself, He is sitting in the lap of a woman. She is not his wife, and she is cleaning his head, not his pant, from lice. Question number one, why Muhammad trying to get rid of lice if Allah is the one who sent them? It doesn't make sense. Are you against what Allah He sent to you, Muhammad? Aren't you a prophet too? And Allah He sent the lice so the prophet will wake up to pray? This is what happened to you when you have a monkey prophet. It's a fact. This is Muhammad and his companion. And the Muslims, they try to duct tape and they say to us that they are nice people, who they are just and justice, when they are a bunch of criminals, rapists, filthy, dirty, full of lies. They take a shower once, even when they take a shower. Let us see how Muhammad take a shower, shall we? How Muhammad take a shower? The clean Muhammad. And now we will understand why Muhammad is full of lies. Muhammad, he have a special hobby. He likes special kind of jacuzzi. Luxury one. Something full of dead dogs and women blood from period drags and stinking garbage. I mean, even the Muslim in their translation, they say stinking garbage. Which I find weird because Muslims never have been honest about translating what the word in Arabic saying. And now Muhammad is dealing with the consequence of he is taking shower with the Muslims in dead water, with dead dogs, women blood from period, and garbage stink. It says in the front of you stinking things. You see, there is garbage, but not necessarily stinking. As an example, you might throw a piece of a plastic. It's not stinking. You might even throw a piece of a cloth. Still, it's not stinking. Stinky is, you know, is something like food, rotten food, blood, dead body. I mean, this is what's stinking. So when Muhammad he take a shower, he take a shower with dead dogs, women blood from period, and stinky garbage. And then Muhammad is full of lies. And then Muhammad told us that lies are blessed by Allah. Why? Because they wake you up to pray. Don't even curse them. When we ask the Muslim what the purpose of cursing a lies, or somebody curse a lies, what does that mean? Or what Muhammad is saying to us that lies are Muslims. And lies, they will go to heaven. So why you curse somebody will go to heaven? Otherwise, I challenge any Muslim to tell me why Muhammad is upset for cursing a lies. The Muslim guy is upset. The lies is beating him, eating him, sucking his blood, making him sick, making him have pimples. And Muhammad still he is against cursing the lies. Wonderful. Muhammad is a Buddhist now. He's a hippie. Muhammad now he have 10 tattoos and 7 rings in his nose. He is against insulting the lies. He is the lies defender. You know what? Let us give him a name from now on. Muhammad the lies defender. There's nobody in the world protected lies as Prophet Muhammad. Killing a lice is haram, but killing dogs is okay. Killing a human being is okay, but killing lies or cursing lies is haram. The lies defender Muhammad, I think it's obvious he is the best of mankind. Let us make a prayer, all of us, for our friends, the Muslims. May Allah bless you and cover you by lies. May Allah send you lies from the top to the bottom. May Allah make your bed full of lies. May Allah make you rich with lies. May Allah make you open a company for lies. May Allah make your wife full of lies. May Allah lice you and bless you with more lies. What do you want more? I'm sure if you are a Muslim, you are so happy that I said that to you. This is the first time Christian Prince is praying from his heart to you. Aren't you happy? Be honest with me. We want you to be happy. Don't curse the rice. Is that a, you know, even Muhammad, he says, don't curse the time. How in the world that happened? This man is mentally ill. Don't curse the time. Okay. Why? Read with me carefully. Don't curse time, for it is Allah who is time. Hey Muslims, time is Allah. Have you ever heard of philosopher like Muhammad? Time is Allah. Maybe in the coming episode, next time I will come live and we will make the title about it. I think this is a good title. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Allah is the time. So don't curse time, for it is who is Allah. It is Allah who is time. Mayday, mayday. Can somebody call us before the time go? Who wanna call me because I have no time? Simply, I have no Allah. Hey Muslim, do you have time to call me? Muhammad, he decided to become a philosopher, and now he's making poo-poo. And is this hadith is weak? No, this is Sahih Muslim. They can say to you, this is da'if and all the garbage, you know. This is very authentic. I went to the bathroom, and I could not finish it. Why, brother? Because I don't have time. Allah is a woman. Yeah, we can go later for that. Allah is a woman, no problem. Do we have any Muhammadan? First of all, my friend, Allah is not a woman, is not a man, He's not exist anyway. But Muhammad, he make poo-poo. Muhammad is a poo-poo maker. This guy is the same as a fool. Like there's a story about a guy, he want to go and get married. All right? His family, they said to him, hey, listen, you want to marry this girl, if you talk, people will know that you are stupid. So don't ever say anything. Even if her father asks you a question, don't say, we will answer. And that is Muhammad. He go in the wedding, and his mouth is open, and the Muslim now, they are trying to duct tape Muhammad's statement. It doesn't say that, CP. The sun set in murky water. It doesn't say that, CP. It says appear to be. Where is the word appear? Even your prophet, he says, do you know where the sun goes? He said, where, prophet of Allah? Allah and his messenger knows best. He said the sun goes and sets in bloody boiling water. What the heck? Are you sure? Do we have any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday. Can you call me? How do you do? Anyone? Come on, Muslim. Time is going. Time. Don't curse the time. The time is Allah. Who of you want to insult 6 o'clock? You insult 6 o'clock, you are insulting Allah himself. Any Muhammadan? No Muhammadan. We are very dry. What we can say? Well, obviously I am out of time, which means out of Allah. Who of you would want to save this hadith before we finish for today? Huh? Anyone want it? Who want it? Now you have a new thing to show. I mean, we should mention this one actually. I don't know why we did not make a video about this one specifically. This one is a good one. This one can be a good discussion to talk about Allah being the time. Any Muslim want to call me before I am out of time? I mean out of Allah? Can you? Ashura, are you a Muslim? Only Muslim, please. We want Muslims. People are posting for you my Skype address, but only Muslims can call me. I don't want Christians. Muslims. Here we give the Muslim chance and opportunity to prove to us that Muhammad is a prophet of God and Allah is time. Who want to call me and prove to me that Allah is time? Allah is time? Your prophet is really, really weird. This guy, he cannot keep his mouth shut. And the Muslim today, they are trying to fix and duct tape what he say. The more he speak, the more he do poo-poo. The lies are blessed. The lizard is cursed. I mean, what the heck with this religion? Lies is blessed. Now we knew why lizard, they eat those insects. Aha! Because the lizard is the enemy of Allah. All of us, we knew the call of the prophet to kill the lizard because the lizard was the only creature who tried to make the fire go crazy and burn Prophet Abraham. However, brothers and sisters, he could not. He was able only to burn the pizza. As you know, Abraham was Italian, according to the Muslims. So he was like, hey, Tony, the pizza is ready. The lizard was like, hush, 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 hush. Islam, my friend, Islam is a religion of logic and science. Allah? Man. Any Muslim have time? I mean, have Allah? Would like to call me? All right, obviously we are out of customers for today. I'm not going to keep you longer. Maybe I might come back tonight again, you know, just to get in touch with other territory in the world. Maybe, I'm not sure. Depends if I have time, I can have in Allah. So if you have time, or if I have Allah, I will come back live again. If I don't have time, I will try to get time. And if I get time, we got Allah. So, do you have time to join me? Maybe later or tomorrow? We will see. And I will see you soon again. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord, and Allah has no time, but He is the time. Time sensitive.